YouTubers. Hopefully this doesn't turn out too dark. It's hard to say because it seems like it's dark, but anyway, I just randomly decided to do a second video on my crossbow here. Nothing too special. We're just gonna, I tried to sight it in a little bit farther. It seems to be wanting to, no matter what I do left to right, I always want to go to the same spot. So it could just be the scope, probably cheap scope. So I could get a better scope later on maybe. I mean, for distance wise it's really fine, and it's consistent. It consistently, you know, is hitting the same grouping, so that's the good thing. I mean, it's just slightly off to the right and down, maybe 2, you know, somewhere between 2 and 3 inches, I would say. But anyway, I got 3 more arrows for it, bolts, or whatever you want to call them, for a crossbow. And I got a crossbow target, special target for high-speed crossbows, which you can see in the other view here as we're going. And yeah, I just thought I'd do kind of a double angle, shoot a couple, you know, I'll shoot all 4 of the, I've got 1 good orange one and 3 green ones. I'm not sure if the green ones are better or the target's just better suited for it, but I did actually almost put a bolt. It was sunk all the way in, one of these green ones, and when I backed back out, the in fact it was actually this one, it didn't have any problems with screwing up the fletchings here, so perhaps these are better arrows as well. I actually got these on clearance at Walmart. Like, obviously got the crossbow on clearance at Walmart. Got these on clearance at Walmart after the fact. The target I also got on clearance. So it worked out to, you know, be a good deal all around. So anyway, one thing you guys can do for me, if you're familiar with crossbows at all, is it typical? I know, like firearms, there's you know, some firearms are just always, you know, skewed, you know, so you got to figure out the point of aim for that firearm. Is it the same way with crossbows? Is that why it's just, you know, no matter what I do left or right, that it's always hitting the same spot? You know, usually on scoped rifles and stuff, I've never seen that occur. It's, you're always able to dial it in. So, or is it just the arrows, or how the crossbow works, you know? So if you have any comments on that, on how to, you know, any suggestions on how to get that exactly center, that'd be great. Anyway, well, let's do a few shots here, and like I said, 2 angles. You get to take a look at the target as I'm shooting, and me as I'm shooting. Alright, got cock back, and we'll start with our one lonely orange and white. Sorry if it's windy. Hopefully you can hear this all right. Alright, first orange. You can see that one was elevation was correct. I was actually, when I was trying to sight it in, I was actually closer from those other chairs up there, so that might have been part of the elevation, possibly, if she was shooting from a different location. But so elevation obviously was correct, and it was just off to the left, like I've been, or to the right, like I've been saying, and no matter what I do, I can't get it to be left unless I actually aim left. But we'll see how the next ones go. Okay, got first green and white. Let's see how this one is. So, now you can see that one's actually low and more centered left to right. Let's see how these other green ones do, and then maybe we can make some consensus out of this. Obviously, all, both of those perfectly capable of striking a deer. Which is my most likely target, beyond just a regular target at home. Again, I'm sorry, it's a little windy out, so one thing I wondered about was, if I cock it back slightly, where the string might be slightly skewed, I would think that could affect the left to right as well. Again, let me know if you know, because it's kind of driving me nuts. Alright, here's second green and white one. Down and to the left, even more so than I was seeing earlier. Alright, one more. Again, hopefully you can hear me with all that wind. Last one. As you can see, that was also down to the left, down and to the left. Last week I didn't even try to mess with the elevation today, so the down could be, something settled on the scope, or the crossbow from last week or bumped it or something that the elevation got turned off. So, but the left to right, I did try and mess with that today. So, any suggestions on why no matter what I do, it doesn't seem to make a change in that? My guess is that, you know, maybe it's just a crappy scope, and I should eventually get a different scope. Like I said, right now I can easily, you know, easy enough to aim a little high to the left, and then it'll drop into the bullseye there. But you know, maybe there's just something I'm not thinking of. You know, is it the way I'm cocking it? You know, am I pulling harder on one side than the other, and it's cocking the string slightly off, and so it's making the arrows go slightly that direction? Is it bad arrows? You know, maybe if I get more expensive arrows, will that you know, resolve the issue at least somewhat? Let me know. First crossbow, so, you know, I have no idea. But we got a few boxes, two or three boxes coming soon. So look forward to those. Probably in the next, you know, I'm guessing towards the end of the week, maybe we'll get the first one, and then a couple shortly after that. And I'm going to try and throw in a couple other videos here. One video requires the sun, which is not out today, so I was hoping to get to that today also, but probably not. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, and I will see you on the next video. Big Bop out.